I have no intro for this one, so let's just like get into it. As I think about it, this is going to be really similar to the previous level editing video room thing, because the room layout is pretty much the exact same. Lanterns on the right side, left side and bottom, except this is a couple rooms to the left. This is actually one of the last few rooms for this region, so you might not see it a lot on the channel anymore, or at all, until the mod releases. I put rained on my Steam account, so now it displays when I'm in the editor on my actual Steam account, and it also counts my playtime in rain, so I actually get to see how much time I've put into level editing. I mean, of course it won't be entirely accurate because I've only started doing it now. I can also take Steam screenshots, which is fun. Oh, please tell me that fit. No. This will be the single small container in the region that will. This is the only container that will be this specific size in the entire region. Alright, can't press Shift plus Tab anymore. Gonna get really used to that. I remember some comments in the past that were asking me how I did it so fast, and it's really just the shortcuts. Kinda like Blender in a way, where there's like 8 million shortcuts for everything. But now, the shortcut for switching between materials, tiles and auto tiles, which I used a lot, is not really an option, because it's the same button as the Steam game interface, and there is an option that supposedly disables it, but it just did not work. Like, it just straight up does nothing. Like, on paper it's disabled, it's not really disabled, but you know, we can pretend. Even after like a year of editing, I struggle to make interesting gameplay sometimes. It's not because it's particularly hard per se, but it's just like, I don't know, it's not something that I learned, which you might think that after making so many regions should not be the case and I should be getting good at gameplay now. But I have really been focusing on aesthetics over gameplay. I feel like sometimes it's apparent that I do that. But hey, at least that means the rooms look good. So I should also really try to get better at speaking in these videos, because I have always just done these little pauses and it's getting really annoying to edit those out. Yeah, see right there, again, another pause. This is getting really bad, and I feel like this is also a skill that will actually be useful no matter what I do in the future. It's also, oh my god, I was going to make a point and then I almost went directly against the point of saying it's like how foreigners use like so often, and then no, I just did it again, holy alright. I also have this bad habit of cutting off whenever I say something, because I'm guessing it's because I watched a lot of these, like, you know, perfectly cut videos that are funny and I found them funny and I tried to replicate that, and I fail miserably because I'm fucking stupid. I always like to detail layer 1 a little bit further into the playable area, because I can have more freedom with decals, and that's it. But yeah, that essentially allows me to have more freedom with decals, which is really good, because otherwise it will take a lot longer to actually get that stuff right. So it saves time while also looking or feeling more detailed. It's just the same structure repeated. As you can see, same 4 tiles repeated all over here, same general design motif over here. Also love the same machines. I really like this style. I made it myself and it's just so useful. Actually, I'm not gonna add poles on the side of this. I don't want people climbing that. I guess if someone has like a lot of spears, they could climb it. I really want to make a game one day. Maybe it would be some sort of walking simulator exploration game like Babdi. I feel like that would be a pretty easy thing to make because it's a walking simulator. And over here, let's use Dyson fans instead to break up the monotony, and small pipes in between. Ooh, how do I make this wall look interesting? Actually, let's have something like this. Couple of shortcuts up at the top. Of course, we're going to do big metal over here. Then we're gonna bring back the metal holes. Now it's in line with the Dyson fans as well. I feel like making these better looking rooms is actually pretty easier. I mean, pretty easier than most people would think. It's just essentially tile a bit deeper into layer 1 and then add a metric fuck ton of decals when you get in the game. Like again, this is arguably not that complicated in terms of tiling when you look at it. It's just the same machine over and over and over again, and the same patterns over and over again. There's some containers on the side. Layer 2 has some fences and more machines, and layer 3, I have no idea what I will do for layer 3. I'm gonna make something up real quick. But yeah, in terms of actual tiling, these rooms are pretty simple, and then you will see in the Devtooling process that it's just decals that make it look that much better. They don't need decals to make good rooms. I feel like I have to emphasize that, but they do help. Alright, well that's it for the tiling. Now, camera angles. And I really have to make a tutorial about how to put rooms into the game. I have a tutorial for making them and then Devtooling them, but not how to actually put them in the game, which is a pretty big step. I have a Minecraft horror video in the works, you know, going back to my roots a bit, because that's what the channel originally started with. There's like a bunch of miscellaneous game videos back when the channel started. Like Rainworld was just a side thing where I decided to upload a single video, and then it did really well. So I just decided to stick with it, and it kept working up until now. And now it's kind of beginning to die again, which means I would need to expand the content on the channel one day eventually, because, well, Rainworld isn't really that popular, and that's normal Rainworld. So then the modding scene is just like even worse. Like there's no real room for me to grow. Does that make sense? Which kind of sucks, because I do hope that this will eventually become some sort of job one day. So for that I would have to break free of Rainworld one day, but still have a couple of things to do before that. Alright, I'm looking at it during the render. I think this actually will turn out pretty well. Oh fuck, I forgot the... Alright, crisis averted. I almost forgot my own room plan. Oh wait, now I have to let go it. It's okay to make mistakes like these when making rooms, even I do it, which I've been doing this for admittedly 3 years now. Saying that out loud, I feel like you can see that on my rooms though, like they are pretty... I mean, I haven't got any of my rooms pinned, but I won't say they're bad. I feel like my rooms are pretty alright. But I feel like that's also an expectation after 3 years, you know. Now let me put this in game and continue yapping. Alright, room is in the game now. Let's quickly change the panel before I forget. That's gonna be annoying to get from us, so... You know what, I completely forgot what I wanted to yap about. And I can't even rewatch the footage because this is all in one take. Anyways, let's do some decaling. Yep, this is definitely a decal. My go-to decals for decal texturing just in general is either grey bubbly, grey bones, huge shiny. Actually, yeah, those are the decals I use in almost every single room. Sometimes if I want to make the room have a slightly different color, I use something else like, where is it? In these rooms I use orange pink because I need the rooms to have an orangish tone. Yeah, I forgot what room sounds were in these. I think 35%. And then light window 30. Oh Jesus Christ. And then light window 30. Great, that about means I'm finished with the room. Just gonna add some more decals here and there. Let's see. Alright, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, that's reversible, that's good. This is reversible. The connection works. Yeah, I think this room's pretty complete, solid. Oh yeah, let's not forget to turn back the thread seam. And yeah, with that the room is finished. Not much else to say. Sorry for not uploading for 11. Can't even say I've been busy, I've just been distracted, you know. I can't exactly upload every single room because then it would ruin the surprise of what's in the mod. So we've just been making stuff. This room is all... oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but this region is like damn near complete. So I guess soon enough we will finally be able to move on to... oh shit. Oh shit. So what I wanted to say is that soon enough we will finally be able to move on to different regions. I just got jumped. But yeah. I guess... see you guys in whatever next video I make. Subscribe, like, comment, join the Discord server, and yeah.